Welcome. Happy Wednesday.
Welcome.
Okay, so this episode we are going to be talking about breakfast. I would say breakfast is funny because so many people
skip it.
And they're just thinking, I don't have time, or, I want to save the calories. I'm a huge breakfast proponent.
She is. I actually was someone who used to skip it a lot.
Yeah.
And you kind of got me back onto it because it's really smart. You're right.
It is the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning. Coffee, breakfast. Doesn't matter what time it is. And it gets earlier. For those of you that are parents, it gets earlier and earlier. So now breakfast is like 6 a.m.
3 a.m.
Yeah, and then I eat breakfast number 2 around 10 a.m. So we wanted to just kind of talk about a couple easy breakfasts, what we eat in the mornings.
Yeah, just got her on these. So one of my favorite things, and this guy at the store totally told me about these things. Okay, it's from Sweet Earth, and they're protein lover breakfast burritos.
They are so good.
She literally just bought like a whole bunch.
I did. I went to I was over at her house and I saw those because I love breakfasts that are super easy. You can just stick them in the microwave or toaster oven or whatever and take them on the go. And this is the perfect thing to eat in the car. I wrap it in tinfoil and then just tear the tinfoil off as I go and eat it in the car. And it's really, you don't have a spoon or anything.
I know, but I'm like, hey, you should try it with a little like Greek yogurt on top and some salsa.
Hot sauce. I'm like,
I need a fork and knife for that. I got time for that. But this thing has 21 grams of protein. So I'm going to read off a couple of the ingredients. Red bell peppers, basil, fire roasted tomatoes, quinoa, and flaxseed wrap.
Wait, and aren't they vegan?
They are vegetarian.
They're vegetarian. Okay, So if you are vegetarian,
it's a great option.
It's a great option for you. And a quick, easy breakfast. I think they only have 300 calories.
Yeah, you pop it in the microwave for like 2 to 3 minutes. You can find it at Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
You can thank me later.
Don't go to the same Whole Foods as Kami because she buys out the entire box of them.
So I think you just bought 10 too.
So do I. Yeah, we bought a handful. We bought a lot of them too. But I left a box in the back.
Okay, that's smart.
For other people that love them. She doesn't care about.
I didn't buy like much. 5 boxes.
But these are so good.
They are.
I can vouch for them. They're amazing.
Next.
So I am a huge oatmeal person. Oatmeal is one of my go-to breakfasts almost every day. And I kind of mix it up. So oatmeal, I probably keep Quaker in business. We go through like vats of oatmeal. So just a typical morning, I'll do oatmeal, and one thing that I do with it is I don't necessarily microwave it. I'll just do hot water over it and let it sit for about 5 minutes, and it soaks the water in. Then I mix it with Greek yogurt, like just a tub of Greek yogurt.
Like you actually put the Greek yogurt in it and mix the whole thing?
So it's like oatmeal yogurt mixture, and then I always do berries. And then you can do almond butter or peanut butter on top, or nut, like almonds, or if you don't like nuts at all or have a nut allergy, leave it off.
But for breakfast.
I know. I found that it's something that sticks with me for a long period of time, and I think because I've always been a breakfast person, and it's always kind of the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning. I'm always hungry. I found that oatmeal, with the Greek yogurt and the berries, it will hold me.
Yeah, you're packing in your grains, you're packing in your calcium, you're packing in your fruit.
Yep.
And you Greek yogurt has a ton of protein.
It does.
So you're getting everything.
I'll give you another one, but
here's the thing. Okay, so I found these, and I know sometimes they could be a little on the more expensive side, but if you really break down the whole breakfast, like per day, it's like, I believe they're $7.99 per thing, but this can hold me over for hours. So it's a smoothie, but this thing tastes, so it's mint and cacao by Daily Harvest, and I have one like once a morning. I love it, and I'll switch back and forth between those, but this one has banana, spinach, cacao nib, cashew, peppermint. I don't even know how to say chlorella.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Wow. And then vanilla bean. And so you add all that together, you're kind of like, interesting. And I add my little like baby protein. Ask your doctor if it's okay. My doctor says it's totally fine.
Baby protein?
No, it's literally for a baby protein.
For a baby protein. Okay.
And let's clarify that. Like 1 scoop of vanilla in this. But this one's only it's 100 calories. But it tastes like chocolate chip mint ice cream.
I could do that.
So good, but it's all very fresh ingredients and they're really easy. Literally 1 serving, pop it into your blender, and then you're off.
I'm not a huge smoothie person for meals.
See, I love smoothies.
I love them, but I can't replace meals with them because I don't get the satisfaction of like eating. I do love smoothies. So if you're not a smoothie person, you could have it for a snack.
Oh, absolutely. That's
something
a great
like that.
A great snack for
Yeah,
sure.
I mean,
in between.
or if you're just a convenience person and maybe you're not a breakfast person. My mom hates breakfast. Would be a good thing to just like pop in and go with those little ninja
like she's
things.
having breakfast.
Yeah,
She just wants something to drink.
There you go.
Yeah.
My other go-to breakfast is, if I have time, I make little egg McMuffins. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of Ezekiel bread. Have you heard of Ezekiel bread?
That's in my fridge.
Okay.
Freezer.
So I buy Ezekiel English muffins, and then I do an egg, spinach, mozzarella, and tomato.
Yum. I'm hungry.
And that's if I have time in the morning to make breakfast. But I love Ezekiel bread. And if you haven't tried it, it's in the frozen section, and it's actually a sprouted grain. And so your body digests it a little bit differently than regular bread. I'm not a nutritionist, so I would give you all of the facts about it, but I'm probably wrong. But I love it. I've been eating it for years, and it's some of the only bread we buy now, and they have they have sesame seed, but their English muffins are my favorite. And so I'll just do that with an egg, any type of egg, or you could do egg whites mixed with mozzarella, spinach, and tomato. Stick it on a little sandwich, wrap it in tin foil, and you can take it to go.
Yep. So, I mean, you kind of get the common theme of some of our favorite go-tos is we definitely, I would consider ourselves healthy. We like to eat healthy as often as we can. Mm-hmm. But don't get me wrong, her and I, we could talk about a whole other episode about eating real bad
dessert.
Food. Oh yeah, dessert, French fries, all that. But I think it's a really good 80-20 rule, right? You get to 80% of the time you eat as healthy as you can. And breakfast is one of the most important meals of the day because it's full of so much nutrition, and you got to kickstart your day, and that's where metabolisms can get kind of all funky. And
it's also easy to eat healthy for breakfast. I feel like lunch and dinners are a little bit more difficult, especially dinners because you're so tired at the end of the day. But we'll do another episode with maybe some easy healthy dinner ideas that we do.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all about moderation. 80-20, I'd say that's probably a good balance.
And we'll tag all the fun little stuff in this video as well. And if you have any questions, you know where to find us. Ciao.